What's up, everybody? This is Hoser, and here's another video about my wife's garden. Something I want to show you. As I was looking to some of these plants, you can see my tomatoes are starting to ripen. They're looking pretty good. I cut some already. I'll show you a picture of it. Alright, so I'm looking through all these tomatoes. All of these are looking good. Looking through here, this is looking good. These big ones right here. These are huge. Also looking good. Not too shabby. Looking good, looking good. Then I get to this one and I said, what the heck is that? Like a spider web or something. I started seeing and there's more spider webs. More spider webs. I said, well, maybe if it's just a regular spider, it's cool. But no. I did some research and yeah, these are Spidermites. You can see them right there. Focus, 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 focus. You can see the little speckles. So yeah, those are all Spidermites. All of them there, all of that. So I didn't really know what that was until now. And I guess those little black things or something. I don't know. But looking at YouTube, that's why this one's so sad now, so droopy and dry. It looks like this one's pretty much done. But they say you can cut it all down, spray it with neem oil, and then maybe it'll survive. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this all down. It's just there's spider mites everywhere. They say you can wash them off too, because if not, then they're gonna travel, and then they'll move on to all my other tomatoes. And all those tomatoes are still pretty clean. These have them. You can see the spider webs on them. Maybe that's why these tomatoes are not doing too good anymore. So anyways, let me take care of business and see what's up. I think first I'm gonna wash it with the water hose, cut down whatever's drying up, and then we will trim it down. Everything that's dead or that has spider webs anyway, and we'll go from there. Alright, now let's just start from the top, I guess. Spray the crap out of it. Just get rid of everything. Seems to be coming off. Wash off all the bugs. Especially this one, because this is the one that I want to help. This is one of my very first tomato plants that I started growing. I didn't think that, never had issues with spider mites before, so I'm just gonna spray this one too. What the hell? Never know. I'm gonna spray all these with neem oil. These I don't really see much. They look pretty good. This one had something. I know they say you're supposed to do this in the morning, but it's 4 p.m. so it's not that bad. It'll dry up. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut all the brown stuff that's dead, and then we'll go from there. Alright, well, I trimmed as much as I could. Pretty much everything that was possible. This one I think is not gonna make it though, because I cut almost everything from this plant. There's still a few tomatoes. I ended up cutting one stem from the bottom that actually had a whole bunch of tomatoes. It just broke off. But I filled up that bucket. And then the next one also pretty trimmed out, hardly any leaves, so I'm hoping these tomatoes here will survive, and then that'll be the end of this plant. This one here is less. I didn't cut as much. It still has some stuff in there. We'll see if it survives. And then there's this one. This one also, oh, I cut this piece here. It just got stuck here. But oops, it's part of it. Anyway, so I cut a few here, go from there, and then the rest I don't really see much spider-mite infestation, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep them that way. Do some neem oil and spray everything. I'm gonna spray all the plants, everything that I can have that's available. Now let's go mix the stuff, the neem oil. Just a little FYI, I'm not gonna compost it. I'm gonna dump it, just because there's probably a whole bunch of mites on here too. I don't want to get in my compost, so throw it away. There you go. Okay, so now that I cleaned it up, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little mixture. This is a 2-gallon container. They say they seen some YouTube videos that they use neem oil with some soap. They also use peppermint oil, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna use the neem oil. That's worked before on my other stuff. So I'm gonna mix it up to 1 ounce per gallon. So 2 of these little cups, this whole thing. Then I'll add some soap, and then we'll spray it down. That's 2 gallons. Now I cover it up. Then we shake it, and let's go spray. Alright, well, that's all that's left of that tomato. It used to be nice and big. These tomatoes come out really big now.
Look over there too.
I don't think it's coming out. Anyway, that starts to spray it. I got my spray. And now I'm just gonna spray it. Spray everything. Got my neem oil, and these tomatoes aren't ready yet, so it's okay if I spray them. Spray everything very good. Whatever 3-4 leaves are left, these poor tomato plants. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So that's all I'm gonna do. Spray everything down and go from there. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for today. We sprayed everything. I emptied out the 2-gallon container, and let's see how these tomatoes do. As you can see, the difference between how they're supposed to look, or how they used to look before, to how they look now. My poor tomatoes. But oh well, I mean, I have a lot of tomatoes that are prospering and doing well, and God willing, we can start cutting some more. And we still have our squash, all our chilies starting to flower, and our onions, more onions came out. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.